The numbers are big. BHP Billiton's posted a record profit. The world's largest mining company says first half net profit has come in at $10.5 billion, up almost 72%. BHP boss Marius Kloppers today reported an almost threefold increase in earnings from iron ore as China and emerging markets snapped up raw materials.
BHP Billiton produced a strong set of operating results and importantly produced that across our portfolio. Pleasingly, our iron ore business set a half-yearly production record and our Western Australian iron ore business ran at an annualised rate of 148 million tonnes per annum during the December quarter.
BHP says it's doubling its share buyback to $10 billion. It's declared an interim dividend of 46 US cents, fully franked, up from 42 cents. So has BHP's big result done enough to keep shareholders and the markets happy? Gavin Wendt is a senior resources analyst with MineLife.
Well, overall a very solid result that I think the market will be very happy with. Obviously a record interim profit for BHP. Above consensus at just over $10.5 billion. It was a couple of $100 million above what the market was expecting. Capital buyback, which was in line with market expectations at about $10 billion, and a 10% increase in interim dividend was a nice outcome. I think the other highlights were that BHP is going to be spending about $80 billion on organic growth over the next 5 years. So that's that shows that the company is investing heavily in its own future.
So no real surprises there, but cashed-up miners are always under pressure to loosen the purse strings. Has BHP done enough?
It is a balancing act, but certainly they can do more. Certainly compared with some of their overseas peers in the mining sector, their payout ratios or the proportion of their profits that they return to shareholders is quite low by comparison. But I think that they're addressing that issue at the same time looking at growth options.
You touched on organic or internal growth. Does that suggest that BHP's put the brakes on broader growth given recent takeover targets were thwarted?
I think given the fact that they've had 3 major deals fall over in the last few years, I think that BHP is probably licking their wounds, at least just temporarily. They're obviously focusing on internal growth. They do have a fantastic pipeline of projects internally. At the same time, though, I think they will still be looking at major acquisitions, but the problem is that the company is so large now. It's very difficult for BHP to take on a major acquisition without treading on, shall we say, competition regulators' toes somewhere in the world. I think if they were to look at a major acquisition, it would probably be in the petroleum sector where things are maybe a little bit easier. And probably the obvious candidate is Woodside, where Shell indicated late last year that they would be exiting their stake. So that might be something to contemplate over the next couple of years.
Gavin Wendt from MineLife, thank you.
My pleasure.